Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings. We're going to go ahead and do another video. This is kind of like a twofer. We did why am I or why are you so obsessed with them? Now we're going to do why are they so obsessed with you, okay? So we have 6 options here just for the colors. Go ahead and pick. We have coral, red, orange, dark green, yellow, light green. Go ahead and pick one of these and I will see you on your timestamp. All right, for those of you who chose coral, why are they so obsessed with you? Why is this person so obsessed with you? Oh my gosh, they truly are obsessed. We have the hacker. All right, this person could have Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio placements or some Aquarius, Uranus, 11th house energy. They are definitely obsessed. Why are they so obsessed with you? They could be obsessed because they feel like it's not over. Okay, they feel like there's a Scorpio again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's water energy and then like a mental energy like Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini here. So they could feel like it's not over, I'm not over you, it's not over till I'm dead and gone. They could also feel like, why are you hanging out with them, but you're not talking to me? You think you're free to roam around. There could be some birthdays, celebrations, holidays become their excuse to connect. I feel like they copy and paste and save your things that they can find online. Like if you have any social media stuff, you got a LinkedIn page, they're like print screen, this kind of thing. So they could feel like they were supposed, some of you cut this person off for sure. You like they've had fake profiles and everything. But they feel like we were supposed to go from friends to lovers. We were supposed to be celebrating these things together. We were supposed to be abundant together. We were supposed to overcome health difficulties together. We were just supposed to be doing life together and not part until, we left this earth. They literally feel like we were soulmates. You're supposed to be on my side. I mean, the whole thing. This person seems off kilter and like scary. Like it feels like, why? Yes, why are they so obsessed? Why are they so entitled? Like, excuse me, they feel like they're on a toxic, you know, twin flame journey kind of, mentality kind of vibe about them. So they could also feel like you weren't there for them in times like, why aren't you celebrating me? Don't you see how I'm successful? Why aren't you on my side? Why aren't you obsessed with me thinking I'm a soulmate? They could have, even if they weren't romantically interested back then or whatever, they could have wanted you to be someone who was like a friend who was obsessed with getting into a relationship with them. Maybe they're used to a lot of people paying attention to them, but behind the scenes they feel like this like weirdo creeper kind of person, and they need to the past returns. Oh, I was like pulling another card, it's all creepy. um yeah, they need this kind of boost to their ego to feel like you couldn't move on without them and that you won't have good healthy dynamics and relationships. For some of you, they did spread some negative gossip and they could be trying to see how it affects you, if people are listening, if they're staying away from you. For some of you too, in the past, they have put some kind of magic or some kind of energetic, you know, spell casting intentions. Like this feels like the person, the Prince of Swords here, the Knight of Swords, as the hacker, where they want to be like, say something to you and then be like, oh, like, did I get in your head? That kind of vibe. Did I do, people who are like off in the new age and they're just like trying to be like, yeah, I have powers. Yeah, like I'm pushing thoughts in people's heads or I'm reading your mind or whatever it is. It's like weird vibes. Super weird vibes. I would stay away from this person. Let's get some advice on how to deal with this person's energy. This is very stankety jankety. Okay, no thankity. Baby. So this is like protect your energy the way that you would protect an innocent child. You always protect a child's head, right? So here we want to protect the baby's head. You don't want to hold on to anything negative. You want to really cocoon yourself, cleanse your energy, have very healthy energy around yourself. And also have some spiritual protection around yourself when you sleep, when you're resting. There is a vulnerable energy for this person trying to access you all the time, okay? And definitely protect yourself online, okay? That's what I'm seeing. For those of you who chose light green, let's go ahead and see, why are they so obsessed with you? All right, why are they so obsessed? Got the Empress energy. It could be because you're a nurturer. You're someone who's a big caretaker. Fed their energy in some ways. You might have pushed them to grow past their immaturities, but there was some kind of compassion and success that they felt. There was some kind of healing energy. Oh, 100%. We got the Empress with the Queen of Pentacles in this deck is the matriarch. So they 100% see maternal nurturing energy from you. We have the Truth, so you could have been very forgiving. You could have been very compassionate. They just feel like you would be, or you should be to them as well. They could see you as the one who brings people together, as the one who holds spiritual energy, because right here they're actually set down to Shabbat. And this person brought the family together to celebrate that. So they could feel like you're the one who literally you feed them. You might clothe them, house them, take care of them. Maybe you're the mom friend, or you were like the partner who was like the parent to them. They could feel like you take care of people around you. You take care of yourself. You have some success, financial success, physical thriving, abundance kind of vibe. You could be a parental replacement for them. They could be somebody who seeks that in acquaintances or whatever. So there's some kind of obsession here. You guys also could have had a child. So they could be obsessed, with you having a child. Maybe they wanted to have a child with that person, or they're just, a lot of people are grossly, weirdly competitive about, you had a child, I haven't had one, or whatever, this kind of thing. So they could be competing with almost in like a beauty pageant kind of way, or in a way where your successes and their successes, your family life and their family life kind of dynamic, okay? Mad reverse. They could be trying to see if you're mad, if you I don't know, this person could, if they're not calling in love, they're calling in toxicity. So they could be wanting to see like they're comparing themselves to you. They, in having comparison with you, this, let's say them as the Queen of Pentacles hopes to level up to your Empress level, and they might call a fake truce or pretend not to be paying attention so that they can lurk some more, and they can want to connect with you or to mimic you or have some kind of parallel to you so that they can level up the way that you have, and have some interaction. This could be like if you're like, okay, this is my ex's new partner or something, but they're so obsessed. Why is that? Because they feel like being in competition, so called, with you would mean that they then get to level up and be on some kind of same level as you, which is like, not not so this person still has different lessons to learn. They could be mad about something too. They could be jealous. They could be upset that you're moving on after a friendship. There could be more than one person in this dynamic too. We have Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo energy here for sure. So it can be a little group, a little gaggle of them, and they're trying to see what you're doing. I just heard a crow cawing outside. They're trying to see what you're doing after this friendship breakup or this kind of thing. They're trying to see if you're feeling the energy they're sending you. But since we have calling in love reversed, it's not a good psychic kiss they're sending. Ugh, it's sarcastic. We see kisses here being blown with reacts reversed. So they could be trying to figure out, oh, do you feel our gossip? Did you see how I downvoted your comment? Do you see how I disliked your video or whatever? Are you noticing me? Are you noticing me? Why aren't you paying attention to my moves, where I've traveled, what I've done? I'm trying to stalk yours. How come you're not seeing that with me? Okay, so this could just be that this person's low vibrational and has not learned any lessons. All right. It can also be somebody who has almost like an amorous attraction. Not exactly what we can call fully romantic necessarily, but not friendship. And that could be why it's like this weird kind of jealousy competition thing. All right, Adventure reverse. Yeah, some of them, they're upset that you're far away or that you've traveled away from them. They could be very upset that you went vacationing or traveling, or that you don't care that they traveled somewhere, because they do things to try to compete with you. The Queen of Pentacles here, a negative aspect to the Empress, is like somebody who does things in society circles and then needs the reaction from everybody in that society. Like, did you see what I did? Don't you want to keep up with me? And you're like, no, because you're nothing to keep up with. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right. For those who chose, what do we have? Yellow. If you chose yellow, let's see. Why are they so obsessed with you? Why are they so obsessed with you? We have this one trying to come out. Ooh, the moon. Ooh, I just got the heebie-jeebies because I love the moon card. Some tarot readers don't, but this moon card is creepy. It's the urban legends. Here we have the alligators in the sewer, like these werewolves in the sewer. We have the haunting ghost lady. It's just very creepy. Then we have it juxtaposed with the Ten of Cups, Judgment reversed. This person literally is obsessed. Like, if you were wondering, Eight of Swords reversed. This person's very, very obsessed. It's weird. They're like delusional. I can't stop pulling cards. I feel like this person goes on and on and on and on. This is like Pluto on the moon here, but in negative aspects. So you guys could have Pluto contacts and lunar contacts in your astrology that leans to this obsession. There's definitely strong water placements. Okay, we have Sagittarius and Gemini here, and then we have, which both connect to the mind, and then we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here as well. Some of you at some point, you did have a love story with this person. Maybe you're on a romantic path with them right now, actually, and you're like, yeah, things should be good. But this person could get very obsessive. They could have Pluto, Moon, or Mercury in water houses. I think they want to get up out of this obsession. They don't know, like, why. For some of you, it's mutual. Like, it's both of you. The dynamic is definitely there. Even your loved ones, people around you can get obsessed with it. Almost like part fandom, part too introspective. Again, those kind of dynamics when people have strong or public Pluto, Moon, Mercury contacts, it makes people want to talk about, analyze, get into the information, and obsess about other people's relationships as well. So there could be a lot of myths, legends, romanticism, and negativity about this connection too. There could be strong fans and anti-fans of this connection. Strong Neptune energy as well, for sure. Strong Neptune energy. So I think that's why there's just like an enigmatic quality. You tend to hit each other's psyche. You tend to hit each other's subconscious. There's definitely past life dynamics, although it doesn't look like it was healthy in past lives at all. But you guys really try to end that story. We have Eight of Swords reverse is trying to come out of like a negative like prison or jail, and then we have the Ten of Wands, and in this deck it's showing someone incarcerated, and it says oppression, but it's reversed. So there can be here that there's strongly trying to free themselves from this dynamic. We have very strong memory here with the filmmaker really being on each other's minds. There can be a lot of memories that have been made together. There could be a lot of screenshots that have happened. Running into each other online or in person here because they're on their laptops here, kind of being hard to escape. There's a strong chemistry here, a faded meeting energy. There's a star-crossed lovers kind of energy going on here. There's part wanting to keep it as a dreamy romantic connection and part wanting to see what will happen in real life. But we definitely have, specifically in this deck, the Judgment card has Eon, and it's somebody coming to where they had been an immigrant before and seeing, like, looking at the names on the wall here and having a reflection of being in the exact same spot they had been in a past life. So that coming up under the moon, which is the Akashic records here, it's almost like they have to see what is true and what is myth about your past life connections. What is the dynamic that you guys are supposed to be in this lifetime? Can we end it on a better note this lifetime? Are we supposed to be romantically involved? with each other. Gender doesn't matter. We have a pride parade here, so whatever gender identity, gender preference, all is inclusive here. For sure, it's specified that it's all inclusive here. So of course, my readings are for everyone, 100%. But here it's coming up as something that could be important for this unique union as well. So it's interesting too, because I always look at how they group the suits in the card, and we have the 2 of cups together here, and you have the 2 cups here. But then on either side of that, we have 8 of cups, 4 of cups over here, 4 of cups over here. So this person could feel like you again are joining them in this obsession, that you contemplate them as much as they contemplate you, but for whatever reason you guys have walked away from each other or needed to walk away from each other, or maybe were forced to. Maybe there was actual incarceration or being held away from each other and things like that. Maybe there was deep-rooted fears that kept you guys apart, or just gossip, lies, and big legends and myths that people told you guys to keep you apart. But there's definitely some weird star-crossed lover past lifetime kind of stuff. Let's get a few more cards here. All right, we're going over time a little bit for this pile, but yeah, out of sync. We're not lining up. It's all about, so like I have something to say. Closer, reverse, healthy. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. Like, you're not my partner, but I want to be closer, but I don't want to be closer. We're not healthy, but I want us to be healthy, but we're out of sync. Like, what is this? I feel like this person's confused. Ancestors. So you guys could have, as it says here, strong ancestor connections. Maybe their ancestors want them to make something right with you. It says alone for the holidays, but they're trying to make it home for the holidays. Maybe there's some kind of apologies or healing of energy. It doesn't seem casual that you guys have interacted in some degree. Definitely has a weird twisted fate kind of vibe to it, that once a really happy ending, or at one point could have been healthy or had something really healthy to it, but there's some strange undercurrents. So I could understand that on a spiritual level, they're like, hey, heal this and work through it. Doesn't mean you have to be with this person romantically at all, but like, kind of like, hey, can we end this on a healthier note this lifetime versus wherever it was left off last lifetime. And that can be why it's very strange. There could be some strong karma that's owed as well, to be made good, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for this pile. If you chose the yellow, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. All right, if you chose the dark green pile here. All right, we already had one jump out. 5 of Cups. Why are they so obsessed with you? Disappointment. Ooh. Disappointment. There could be some kind of depression, sadness, guilt that's here. Day trader. This person could have chosen to complete their studies. Yeah, go to school. This is a college here. Dominion. They chose their own path. They chose their own decisions, maybe instead of focusing on this connection, or it could remind them of a time that they chose like not to show being fully on your side. They chose to, maybe they chose money, education, prestige, something else, or maybe they felt like you did that and left them behind, and so it makes them upset. Here we have broken glass, like someone got mad and like broke stuff in this china cabinet. Here this person looks kind of shady, like I'm going to pay you back for this rich stuff. Yeah, this person could be looking at your coin, at your money, at your abundance, or they could be wanting you to look at theirs because maybe they finally went and made it big. This feels like success is the best revenge kind of vibe. Partner, healthy reverse. Doesn't feel healthy. This person could be looking to see, did you gain weight, or something about weight and health. Did you lose hair? Just like what changes are going on in your body, or did you notice changes for them? How did the pandemic affect you? What's been going on with you? Yeah, as we're aging here, are you bored with how life has turned out? Are you happy? Was it worth it? Kind of thing. person seems depressed, so I don't feel like their thoughts are always the best. For some of you, it's like you might not have a very negative connection with this person. It's almost like a different voice or a different dialogue takes over for them, because maybe they can be very cynical here. Yeah, they don't always feel like they can heal. So for some of you, they could be wondering, what are you thinking about their body? What do you think about their finances? It's almost like they can be very self-involved in why they're trying to figure out if you would like them, if you would support them, if you'd be on their side. But they I don't know, they have a strange energy. If you're like someone where you know that this person's romantically interested, but there's not been anything off that you guys should have bad vibes, it could be just their energy. They might need to like really balance their mental health, and they might have that kind of like, I get obsessed with somebody and then I can't stand them because I'm obsessed with them, or I focus on someone so much until I really end up critiquing them kind of vibe, like this weird passive aggressive obsession. They could have a third house moon. Third house moons are really like that. They get very obsessed with people, and then they spiral and really come undone, and it's like I don't know, they can be obsessed and then they become like like your worst hater kind of vibe. So this person can have this kind of mercurial energy around their moon too, Virgo moon, Gemini moon, third house, sixth house moon. um but yeah, it seems to be just like a lot of strange energy with I think they're an obsessive kind of person, but for some of you it's definitely kind of like a revenge body, revenge story. You rejected me. Do you see where I am now? Look at me now. I got my own show. Or I work in the bank or whatever it is. Or they're trying to see, did you do better when you moved off, from them the way you said you were going to do, or did you fail? Okay. So I'm seeing for this pile. Moving on. Moving on to those who chose orange. Those who chose orange. Why are they so obsessed with you? I gotta hurry because I'm on time. That's interesting. The pile doesn't really want to shuffle. They don't want to tell the secrets. Why are they so obsessed with you? They got fake justice here. That's why. Devil card reverse, hangman reverse. They could be obsessed while they're on a substance. Okay. They could be obsessed because they're feeling like a failure in the situation. They could have lost a lot of money. Maybe they spent money to be obsessed with you. So maybe this is somebody that's on your OnlyFans, or they've sent you money in some kind of way. But yeah, they could be either because they're on a substance or because they're getting sober. So for whatever reason, they're thinking about the situation. I really do have that vibe that someone could have got out of like incarceration or something like that. It could be because there's some kind of court case or legalities that are pending, something of that nature. Okay, for some of you, you're just their muse. When they're zoned out, when they're in their epiphanies, when they're daydreaming, lights out, whatever, they're thinking about you. They're replaying some kind of cute moments that happen. They're thinking about what would happen if they connected to you in the future. They see you as a muse. Things of that nature. They could be thinking you're very gifted. They could be wondering what kind of gifts to get you, or thinking about the gift that you had given to them. They could be thinking about how you were mean. So some of you might leave some kind of mark on them or something to make them think about you later. Maybe you mess with them, like you steal their keys, or you move something around in their house, or you do something ornery so that they'll think about you later and remember you. So that's what they did. They thought about you in that regard. Some of you got very obsessive, and they could even like I don't know, write your name, tag your name on stuff. They could be maybe messing with your bills somehow, like you know how like an ex tries to use someone's like Netflix account or whatever. They could have got some kind of tattoo or something like really weird, or it could be someone who they try to get a legal name change or something, or like maybe it can be when people get divorced and the person won't change their name. So personally, I think that's horrible. Like if the connection's over, like who are you to keep their name? Like what? It's so weird to me. But yeah, so there could be something like this, but This person could also be replaying very embarrassing moments. Maybe you saw them drunk, or you saw them when they didn't have some money or something at the checkout. So they can go about a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of things. So some of you have a lot of memories with this person, or you just keep running into this person at like the club or the bar or something like that, and then you run into them at the grocery store. But this person can also create music about you. Interesting, we got that card again, baby reversed. So feel like this person has a kind of an immature reason. Like they're kind of immature in the way that they get obsessive about you. They don't always take care of themselves the best, so maybe that's also why. Um, this person could feel like they have sacrificed a lot for you, they did time for you, or that they've stuck up for you intensely in some kind of ways, or like fought for your rights or helped you in some kind of way. Maybe they kicked some bad habits for you, or you've had some kind of inspirational influence on them in that kind of way. But they don't feel like it's all been worth it necessarily. So there's that. There's a whole bunch of mix of energy. Some of you could be asking about like a follower of yours, so they could find you as inspiration, and they could, you know, find little things cute about you and stuff, and just come when they're chilling to kind of be inspired, maybe help them through some tough times when they're down, and just try to get themselves together a little bit more. Their energy might be a little bit all over the place, but you like inspire them to be a better person, kind of vibe, that kind of thing. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Gotta remember, I got one more pile to do, and I'm counting down the minutes here on the phone because I have been recording a lot of videos I have on backlog. Okay, last one. If you chose red, go ahead and see why are they so obsessed with you. Why are they so obsessed with you? Why are they so obsessed with you? Okay, for some of you, it could definitely be because of a child or pregnancy. We have Nine of Swords, which in this one is cruelty. We have like a doll or a baby with a bottle. Then we have a playground with seesaws, peace, and then we have the Four Pentacles reversed, like a Times Square kind of vibe. So for some of you, it's because they knew you in childhood, you knew them. Maybe childhood memories were on pause, but for some of you, there could have been some kind of bullying or something that happened in the past. Either way, some of you, there could have been an unplanned pregnancy that occurred. There could have been custody battle. There could have been a termination of pregnancy that happened. Something in regards to children. Maybe there was something that they're trying to follow up on. For some of you, it could have been that you were going to start like a business together or something. There was like a fledgling business that you were getting off the ground. They could be following your business, trying to see what's going to go on with that, what's going to happen. They could be more silent watchers, and even, I don't know, I don't like this cruelty card here, so it's kind of weird. Maybe they're trying to see what happened after certain investments, and kind of watching your financial ups and downs, or your career ups and downs, something of that nature. All right, waking up reverse. This person could be watching your spiritual journey. They could feel like it's kind of like not all there. They could feel like it's like they'll get back to you what they think about that, but they're still kind of fascinated with watching, especially if you're someone who's careless and you put all your information. Some of them, they're just watching because your information's out there and they can watch it. Some of you, though, they have this energy of like at some point they're gonna ask you about dating. Okay. They're gonna, yeah. They could like to watch your dating life too. They might just be very intrigued about you dating this person, dating that person, being with this person, being with that person, seeing different power struggles, seeing your wins and losses, seeing you snap back at certain times, be the diplomat at certain times, be very vulnerable at other times. It's just very interesting to them, to just kind of watch you and see how you think and how you tinker and how you interact with people, almost like a social experiment. Some of them have been watching for a while. They've seen you date a lot of different people. that kind of thing. Again, some of them you might have known them since like childhood or something of that nature. Yeah, interesting. There's just a lot of a lot of curiosity. They could almost want like more content, more information, more people watching from you. Yeah, it's kind of like um I'm not gonna stop watching you. And I do feel like they kind of like the misfortunes more than they like the fortunes, to see like how you'll handle things. They're very, very interested in who you'll date, who you'll go out with, who you'll profess love or affection to, who you're interested in, what's the next detail, what's the next information, who the father is, who's the baby mama, who, this kind of thing. They just want all this information. Self-determination. Yeah, they like to see when everything's like crashing in your life, like what do you do? How do you make your decisions? What happens next? Some of you might vlog or something, but if not, they watch you like you're a vlog. I don't know. Like they're over here just seeing like this is their favorite episode. Yeah, well it's like how you watch with weird fascination like somebody that you went to high school with or something, and they're suddenly on like a reality show or something. Like that's how they watch you. Their energy is very strange. Very strange, very weird. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I hope y'all like this video. Go ahead and check out the other one where we see why are you so obsessed with them, whoever it may be that you may be obsessed with. And yeah, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.